your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Continuing our 2K TV interactive special, we're talking about the basketball fan favorite 90s TV show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And you've made it this far, so you deserve an easy one. In the show, Will shared a jersey number with Los Angeles Laker Marc Gasol.
Was it number 11, 14, 23, or 33?
Up next, the Rockets taking on the Bulls. For Houston, losing sight of their identity over the last 10 games, they've won only 2 of them. Tonight, they're hoping to get back to what they do well with a win. Bulls, Rockets, up next. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And here we can check out the story for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Carter out there with Williams, and it's Temple in at the 3 slot. And for the Rockets, they've got P.J. Tucker, all out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Tate in at the small forward position. And the athleticism of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Oh, yeah. Put your track shoes on, Kevin. We're going to be running sprints tonight.
Here's Tucker. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The big body of Cousins, a menace on the offensive glass, who fights to keep plays alive.
And it's LaVine that time on the assist by White.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's White. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, because of his speed, White is hard to match up with in the open floor.
From deep, Wall hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. He thinks John Wall is playing with a chip on his shoulder and playing well. Of course, that means he's playing great in transition. Coach said that team is feeding off his determination. With his speed, we have to get everyone back on D and limit his open floor opportunities. Kevin, Wall is healthy again and again creating havoc for defenders. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Cousins. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Oh, that just shows the layers of Cousins' game. When he's pulling up and knocking in jumpers, the D is in trouble.
White the pass to LaVine. Inside, Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
From deep, Wall. And it's White with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Banked in off the glass. White's got 6 points.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. LaVine kicks to White. Poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 5, the Bulls.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Top of the line, competitive spirit for P.J. Tucker. Doesn't mind doing the dirty work.
Yeah, he's just ecstatic to contribute to a winning team. After bouncing around all those years in Europe and then those losing years in Phoenix, he's found a home in Houston. On some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
And the first one drops.
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. I mean, you can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
And both free throws good for White. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. Wall's shot is good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
LaVine deciding where to go with it. And again, no good by Chicago.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's LaVine. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Carter against Cousins. And it's Carter missing. Rockets leading by 8. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pass to Temple. They need this. Cans it from downtown.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Hey, man, let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And it's pretty clear that Adam Silver would like to implement, Chris, a mid-season tournament. What do you think would motivate teams for something like that?
Man, it depends, Kevin. It could be money, or it could make the games count extra, or different seeding or position of seeding in the playoffs. These days, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try.
The first one falls.
As the #1 pick in the draft, Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
And so John Wall nails both of them. LaVine with it. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Here's LaVine. It's a 10-point game. He gets it in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Wall. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 10. Teardrop shot. And there's the nice layup by White. White's got 10 points.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
The offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tucker is a bulldog, someone that enjoys going at the defense inside and earning the call.
The Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
The first free throw is good.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
That one is no good.
Known for his grit and grind mentality, the physicality Tucker gives this team is so important.
Temple gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, and so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we've got a lot of game left to play.
Drops in the tray. He has 7.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
White against Wall. LaVine inside the 3-point line. Another one falls for Chicago. Rockets leading by 7. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
When it comes to rebounding, Cousins is one of the best. You have to know where he is at all times, even on the offensive glass.
Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. For 3, LaVine. Rockets with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Wall with the drive. And Wall with the slam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Here's Temple. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento. Here's Tucker. And here's Oladipo. And it's sent back by Carter.
You got to like seeing this from Carter Jr., using his intimidating wingspan to wipe away the shot.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Both teams changing it up here. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Bulls. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
And, for the Bulls, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught-in-the-middle type group. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
Here's LaVine after Eric Gordon's bucket. White the pass to LaVine. Back to White. Knocked away and stolen by Gordon. McLemore with the ball. White's there. Shots good by McLemore.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
On the wing, LaVine. Down low. Gafford passes to LaVine, and he drops in the layup off the glass. LaVine's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, looking calm and composed in the paint. LaVine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Here's McLemore. The shot, no good. Nice D from LaVine. White, wide open. He fires. Off target with his three.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
He gets that one.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And stolen by Cousins. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Valentine. And it's Gordon missing.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
And shots like this one, it gets LaVine going. I mean, he loves showing off that big boy muscle on these contact finishes.
Shots good by McLemore.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to Gafford. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Now, here's Valentine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. LaVine wide open. Good on the triple.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. It's good.
Timeout. As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Timeout called. The Rockets. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. A disappointing result.
Brown, he's checked in for Houston. David Nwaba comes in for Ben McLemore. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zach LaVine.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Here's Gordon, and he drops it in from the low post.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Pass to Gafford. Lobs it up for LaVine. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here's LaVine. 17 points in the game.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
That one drops for him.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 16. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Young dishes to LaVine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. LaVine's got 23.
A credit to LaVine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Nwaba gets the bucket.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Bulls trail by 16. And the jam by LaVine.
Pull up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Shots good from Young.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Ring shot on the way, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Eric Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. .32 seconds left in the first. Valentine's shot, good.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Rockets leading by 16. Here's Mwaba. Misses the chippy right there.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Stolen by Gordon. Here is House. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now LaVine. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. Back to the action after this word. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Bulls 5 right now. Satoransky runs the point with LaVine at the 2. Valentine out there with Young. And it's Gafford in at the center, locking down the middle.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
That's good from Young.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The strong upper body of Gordon, contact does not affect his shooting motion.
Wall against Satoransky. Young outside. Back to Satoransky. There's the pass to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Young's got 4 this quarter.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. and they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Young. And so John Wall nails both of them. So at Chicago now, it's an 18-point game. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Here's Wall after Denzel Valentine's bucket. That one goes. Count it.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Satoransky in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Chicago.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 21. And it's White missing. And here's Wall outside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
He keeps working on the three-point line. I mean, that's his 3rd triple of the game, first in the quarter.
Here's Satoransky. Wall with a block.
Oh, the height Wall possesses, it allows him to get up for these type of blocks. Shooters have to be aware of his reach.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. White, good. And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
To the middle. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
That's tipped. White with it. He's picked up by Wall. White, good.
That type of D, that's not going to get it done. I mean, he can't be giving up those kinds of shots.
It's Wall with the drive. And Houston again with the bucket.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to White. Now here's Satoransky. Guarded by Tucker. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Rockets. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And I think for the Rockets, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
Here's White. The three-pointer, no good. Rockets leading by 22. Here's McLemore. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. McLemore's got 9.
Oh, wow, that's just a solid decision from McLemore. Just knows how to put the defense on their heels and take advantage of them with the pull-up Jimmy.
And Temple kicks to Williams. Outside, White. In the corner, it's Temple. And the Bulls with another miss.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
No good from Cousins.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those. Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double-team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Oladipo. Again, the Rockets score. Satoransky with it. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. Oladipo with the double team. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Rockets leading by 20. Oladipo goes in. Rebound by Williams.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
Satoransky, the pass to White. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 6 assists in the game. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Pass to White. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Oladipo. White with the defensive effort. It's stolen by Oladipo. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Houston making a switch here. Waba's checked in. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Rockets with another miss. Outside, White. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
He's crafty with the floater. White has various finishes he can unleash on opponents.
A nice shot by Wall.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Good on the shot. Wall's got 31 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W. And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time. That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel. He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running in the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
Bulls trail by 19. Outside, Williams. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Chicago's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Poke loose, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Chicago has possession. Williams dishes to White. Carter left side. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock at 5, and it's White missing. Rockets leading by 19 points. Here's Mwaba. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
It's White on the wing, covered by Wall. Passes to Temple. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Cousins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. So for the Rockets, Caruth is checked in for Cousins. Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Gordon subbed in for John Wall. Chicago also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Williams. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Garrett Temple.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now here's LaVine, guarded by McLemore. LaVine kicks to Valentine. And that time, also a missed shot.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get...
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
Got to give LaVine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
McLemore inside the line, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
The open shot, LaVine. They get it back, Young, and there it is for him. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's McLemore, and it goes down 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
Here's McLemore, and he banks in the layup. McLemore's got 15 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Count it, good.
Well, he doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but White is versatile. I mean, he's got skills.
Rockets leading by 23. The drive by Gordon. Count the basket. He's got 10.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
White, good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
In the corner, Valentine with it. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 4 assists now tonight.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to LaVine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
And the basket by Gordon.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
to the inside. Gafford, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gafford's got 6 points in the quarter. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. McLemore inside the line. Again, the Rockets score.
Oh, when you get McLemore the ball often, he can really fill it up in a hurry.
It's stolen by McLemore. John Wall getting it done for the Houston Rockets. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 35 points.
And Oladipo, he's missed so much time due to injuries these last few seasons, but guys, when he's healthy, he's the whole package at guard.
He played a little bit of point guard in the league, and but he's a natural fit at the combo guard. Great job of creating offense.
And I love the physicality that he attacks the defenses with. You know what? I think he continually tests opponents at both ends of the floor.
And you know, as we've seen in the past from all-star talent shows, he can sit.
Oh, yeah.
He can sit.
That's right.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. PJ Tucker is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's McLemore, and it's Tate in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Big boy strength right there. Big boy move from Cousins right there. He feasts off of contact when he's coming up with a shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And that one falls for Cousins.
And there's no secret, Cousins is one of the more fiery competitors in this league. And I like guys who play with their heart on their sleeve.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
They get it again. The Bulls have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's White trying to get open as Carter. White, good. White's got 25 points in the game.
But there's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Oladipo for 3. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
It's just been one of those nights from him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Outside, White for 3. LaVine. Here's Carter. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Cousins. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's McLemore. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Fires it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. LaVine's got 31 points.
Too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
To the paint. And LaVine with the slam.
As soon as LaVine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
Cousins trying to free himself up. Shots good by McLemore. He's got 21. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The pass to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the inside. Here's White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
But playing fast is what White does. I mean, it must be exhausting to chase him down. Sometimes you got to foul him.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And that one falls for White. John Wall's checked in for Ben McLemore. And both free throws good for White. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wall, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wall's got 37.
Look, you better get right up in Wall's grill. If you're not, he's going to quickly pull it up.
And LaVine, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The Bulls have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like LaVine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
And so LaVine nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Oladipo, and good that time.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. The free throw drops for Oladipo. Bulls have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And it's Carter missing. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Over Carter. Here's Tate. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. 8 points for him.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
Temple gets the bucket.
Almost unchallenged by the D. All he's got to do is convert the easy finish in the lane.
And here's Wall outside, and another 3 for Houston.
And once it was a weakness in his game, but Wall has become a decent outside shooter. He just needs to keep building his confidence.
Outside, White fires for 3. That shot missing. The Rockets go the other way with it. It's Oladipo on the wing. Guarded by LaVine.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. To the middle. Here's LaVine. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Look, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
The Bulls have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Rockets Power Dancers.
Sterling Brown is checked in for the Rockets. And a change for the Bulls. Saransky's checked in for White. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. LaVine passes to Carter. Fader on the way. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Carter's got 10 points in the game.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
LaVine can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Oladipo misses. The Bulls have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Satoransky, and it's blocked by Brown. Shoots over Satoransky. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Hangs. He takes it up and lays it in. 13 points in the game.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
Wall, and Houston again with the bucket.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Outside, LaVine. Satoransky in the corner. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Satoransky's got his second bucket tonight.
No hesitation from Satoransky there. I mean, the coaching staff loves seeing him shoot with confidence.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Carter dishes to Temple. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You have to at least honor Satoransky's three ball if you're the D. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable from there.
And Oladipo, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. Oladipo's got 14 points now in the second half. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by LaVine.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
So for the Bulls, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Williams. And it's Valentine in for Garrett Temple. Leans from outside. Wall's shot is off.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
LaVine can't hit.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half and only one in the first.
They grab their own miss. House. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Valentine kicks to Sederansky. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Basketball is growing all around the world. Sederansky, another example. I mean, he hails from the Czech Republic.
Rejected by Young. And here is Sederansky. He's got 11. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Wall, that's a two-pointer, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Wall's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so Sederansky will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Gafford. The steal. Gordon against LaVine. And it's Gordon missing.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out the numbers for Young. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Free throw good, LaVine.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
And so LaVine nails both of them. Here's Gordon. He's got 12. Here's House, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam?
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Valentine wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Sederansky. Sederansky's got his 8th assist in the game. And Wall, here we go now. Good. Wall's got 48.
He's very good at staying in control on his drives, and with Wall's amazing speed, it's not easy to stay in control.
Here's Sederansky. A nice shot by Young.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough, and I think he realizes that.
Here's Wall. That one off the back iron and out. Well, Chicago has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Sederansky. Top of the key. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Rockets leading by 23. Here's Wall. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The Bulls shooting a superb 63% from the field. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Rockets making a change here. Waba's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. White's checked in. And so it's Houston with it. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Here's LaVine. He has 40. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. It's Chicago with another bucket.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Nwaba. The rebound by Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
LaVine inside the three-point line. Nice spin off the left rim and in. LaVine's got 44.
You can't play off of LaVine so much. He's great at pulling up on a dime like this.
And it's Gordon missing. Bulls trail by 21. Here's White. And he's good on the 3-ball. White's got 32 points.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
That's a 2 from Gordon. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Well, Gordon has such fluid shooting form. I mean, it's just incredible. He's effective off the dribble as well.
Passes it to Nwaba. Here's Karuch. Now here's White. Got a hand on it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Brown, good. Brown's got 6.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Blocks it again. 1 second left. No good on that one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Rockets on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Young out there with Valentine. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And when he gets going, Gordon can be a very hard man to cool off. I mean, he wasn't a 6th man of the year for nothing.
White inside. He's against Gordon. That shot, no good. From downtown, and another 3 for Houston.
Well, he's a guy that maybe used to go to the cup a little bit more, but now he shoots over half his shots from 3. But don't sleep on him. He'll still drive and finish on you.
White the pass to LaVine. From down in the low post, it goes. LaVine's got 46 points.
He gets it to him off the bounce pass and gets the assist.
Here's House. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots him.
And with the move league-wide for greater representation, some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough either. Put me on that list. Let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching ranks, fewer black head coaches this season. You know, teams need to hire the best candidate. No one's saying anything different than that. But the fact of the matter is, they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. Let some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
The free throw drops for House. Here's Arcidiacono. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the pass to Felicio. Here's Makoka. 5 to shoot to the inside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Cousins. From deep, McLemore. The three-pointer is right on target. McLemore's got 24.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Out to the wing. From deep. A shot by Makoka, no good. Here's Houston now. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
One shot.
And that one misses. And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
Arcidiacono taking his time here. Pass to Makoka. Off target from outside. And here's Houston. They're on a 16-5 run. And the dunk by McLemore.
Oh, you have to admire the intensity of McLemore sprinting towards the hoop and jamming it home with some real force.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Arcidiacono, the pass to Felicio. Pass to Makoka. And he makes that one.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Porter. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Porter's got 4 points this quarter. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
And you know for that matchup with Denver, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And so Cousins will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Puts one up from 19, and it's Houston with another.
Oh, that's a good decision. Rise and fire. Cousins is a lethal mid-range shooter.
Here's Arcidiacono. Passes it to Felicio. Lets the three fly. The Bulls keep it alive. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Here's Cousins. That one misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Now the pass to Felicio. And that one is stuffed right through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop, his defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away. Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough.
Porter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Here's Cousins, and it's Houston with another.
Oh, man, whenever Cousins is feeling it, he rides that wave. He stays aggressive, gets to his spots, and capitalizes.
Now, Satoransky. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Here's McLemore, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. McLemore's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, the nice in-between game of McLemore. The ability to score from the mid-range is very important in this day and age.
And stolen by Cousins. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's McLemore. Again, the Rockets score.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Satoransky with it. Here's Makoka. No good on the three.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Picked away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Arcidiacono. Guarded by Porter. Pass to Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. Trains the three-pointer. Satoransky's got 20 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Porter. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Arcidiacono. Makes it off the glass.
With great size and excellent vision. Satoransky is able to read defenses and distribute accordingly.
Here's McLemore. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Houston's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. The shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Satoransky's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 22.
He's been terrific from the field so far this half. Driving his percentage through the roof.
Felicio with the rebound. Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Makoka. It's tipped.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 8 here in the quarter. And so it's Arcidiacono with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Looking for Satoransky, and he gets it there. And the shot is good.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And here they come. Puts up a 3. Here's Arcidiacono. And the layup is good.
I like that pick play. You can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And for Houston, they're shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Pass to Tate, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
no clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Caruso. Sterling Brown. David Waba.
The Bulls shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Here's Felicio. Passes it to Cornette for the three. Second shot opportunity, and it's denied. A minute 50 left in the game. Brown outside.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
Makoka, that's good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for John Wall.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a 4-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because 1 or 2 guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, there's still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, what you like about Satoransky, I mean, he's really involved. His decision-making skills, the shot selection, he's just become a lot more dependable over the years.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And Chicago shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. The pass to Makoka. Buries it from three-point range. Timeout called, the Rockets. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed.
It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And maybe him having a game like this will get things turned around for him because almost nothing has been going their way lately. Here's Arcidiacono. Shoots a three. Here's Cornette. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Makoka. And the layup's good off the glass.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Here's Mwaba. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So we see Houston taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks with John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.